Hello everybody, thank you guys so much for clicking on my video. This is Peaceful Ambition, and today guys we are here with some new content, new videos, so make sure you guys go ahead and share this, like it, and comment anything that you want to add down below. So guys, like always, I always try to just jump right into it, don't want to prolong the thing. Today guys, I'm wanting to talk about the difference between being a stay-at-home mom and a working mom. So my last video that I actually uploaded was just 10 things that I wish I knew before I had kids, and it just really had me thinking. Before I had kids, I didn't think about how it would be to actually stay at home and not work. So, now that I have kids, 10 years later, here I am, a stay-at-home mom. And I've been a worker, started working at 16. So, this is a big difference for me. And I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about the differences, the pros and cons, what I like, what I don't like. And maybe this video will help somebody else. So like I said, guys, share this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so like I just mentioned, I started working when I was 16 years old. Of course, I didn't have kids then. I didn't have my oldest until I was 21. And at that time, I was in college and I was doing work on campus. And I wasn't in the position to say, oh, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. No, I had to work. I had to work. So a lot of times, either my daughter went to daycare or she came to work with me because it was on campus. And, my professors and everything, they were pretty lenient, so they let me bring her with me. In the past, it's been hard a lot of times, especially when I have a job that, the schedule is so crazy. It really puts a damper on your parenting, because I remember one job I was working from 4 in the afternoon to 1 o'clock in the morning. So that whole time that I should have been there feeding my babies, giving them baths, playing with them, I had to rely on someone else. And it really tore me up because, in the morning time I was with them to give them breakfast and everything, but then I came back and they were sleeping. So, it really felt like I just wasn't having enough time with them and I was losing out a lot of things. So, with that being said, I didn't quit the job, no, but I did try to get a better schedule, and I ended up just becoming promoted, and I was able to not so much make my own schedule, but I was able to come in when I wanted and just to have a better schedule week and everything. So, I've been fortunate that I could do that. But, working, like I said, sometimes it puts a damper on your parenting. For me, it was really mental, because during the daytime, I'm talking to my kids, they're, oh, mommy, we miss you. And this is when they were smaller. So, it really tore me up hearing my babies saying that they miss me and this and that. But, a lot of times it can be a physical blockage also, because you're tired, you're coming from work. And my job, it wasn't a physical labor job, but some people have to do physical labor jobs and still come home and parent. It's part of life. Sometimes it's good that you do work, and sometimes it's not. So it just depends on what type of job you do and how you are as a person. And I want to put this out here, because you work, because you may not be able to be a stay-at-home mom, it doesn't mean that you're less of a parent. All the things that I'm saying right now is just my opinion. So, you're allowed to agree, disagree, and, I'm really just giving you guys my opinion on how it feels to be a working mom and a stay-at-home mom, because I was able to do both. Well, I am a stay-at-home mom now, even though I still work. It's all just everyone's opinion and how their life is structured. But, being a working mom, it also helped me. It wasn't all bad. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't all bad. It was good for me because I was able to leave the house. I was able to interact with people of my age, not being around my children all the time and having to hear, mommy, mommy, mommy. So, it was good to be Tiara and then to come home and be mommy. And on my days off, just to be mommy. I'm not going to say it was all bad. I definitely appreciated the checks that I knew that I was going to get every 2 weeks or every week or whatever the case was, because I knew that that was going to help me take care of my children. But at the same time, it took hours away from my kids. I was dedicated to something else. I wouldn't say that I put my job in front of my children, but I had to be dedicated to a different purpose at the time, because it was more so survival mode. So with hearing my pros and cons of working, it takes a lot from your children, but at the same time, you bring your home bacon, you can have your grown-up time. I would say that I don't miss it. been about 2 years since I actually went to a corporate job, or worked, I guess you could say. I don't miss it, honestly. I do miss, like I said, the company and just sometimes having mommy time. But with that being said, I just had to find that time for me. I had to schedule those things out for me because I am home. But I don't miss it, not at all. I love being around my children. Now I have another one, so I definitely don't care about going to work. You know, I love that I can be home with my baby and you know, teach her things that I feel like she should learn. And you know, fortunately, I was able to do that with my older two children too, to a certain extent. I think my son had to go to daycare a little early, but I wasn't working during the times that I had each of my kids. I always got jobs afterwards, and everything kind of snowballed there. So now let's talk about being a stay-at-home mom. Some people think, oh, you just stay at home, you with the kids, it's easy. No, it's not. Not at all. Guys, being a stay-at-home mom, I would have to say sometimes it's harder than working a corporate job. Why, you may ask? Because one, you can't just run away. You can't just say, all right, guys, I'm taking a lunch break. Oh, I don't need this job. I'm done. No, wherever you go, your kids are going to follow. If I'm tired of my baby crying, she's going to keep on crying, and I'm going to hear her because I'm in the house. If I try to hide in the bathroom, most likely they're going to be pounding on the door. So there's no running away from your children when you are a stay-at-home mom. And you know, I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but sometimes moms, and not even moms, just parents, we know we need a break. So that's why I said, you know, it's good when I was working, I was able to have that grown-up time. I was able to have that Tiara time. But at the same time, I cherish the moments that I do have with my children, good, bad, or ugly, because they are my babies. They are a piece of me, and I love them. No matter how much they work on my nerves, I know that this too shall pass. So that's definitely a plus or minus. Can't get away from your kids. It's a plus and minus, I guess, however you see it. But you know, also guys, I feel like I mentioned with my baby, you know, I can teach her, I can groom her the way that I want as far as learning and manners and everything. Let's just say she was going to daycare. My baby's about to be 20 months. If she was in daycare right now, you know, she'll be learning the prayer that they teach them. She'll be learning the manners that they teach them. Just because she'll be more at daycare more than home. You know, if I'm clocking 40 hours a week, she's going to have to be at daycare during those times. So, you know, I'm really putting my children's life and everything in someone else's hands. So I feel so happy that I'm able to do that. And I'm able to, even with my older children, right now it's the summertime, you know, we're basically summer break. So, you know, I still make sure they do work. I still make sure we exercise and do everything. So it's just camp mommy right now. So it's just more so how you structure things when you are a stay-at-home mom, especially when you have kids of different ages. So, you know, that's a big plus with me because I'm happy that I'm able to be really hands-on with my children. I am a very hands-on person with my children. So I think being a stay-at-home mom really helps me. It gives me a peace of mind. Physically, it can be tiring also because I am taking care of my children, especially the baby. You know, even in the house, I know that I have to entertain them. I can't tell them just go to their room and be quiet. No, we have dance parties. We watch movies, we build forts, we do all types of stuff. So, you know, it is a physical thing too. You're not just at home chilling. So if you think that's what it is, if you are a working mom and you're thinking about becoming a stay-at-home mom, go for it if you're able to. I know financially it can put a burden on the family. That's something that you would have to work out with your significant other. But if you're able to be a stay-at-home mom and, you know, you think that it's just going to be all fine and dandy, it's not. There's going to be moments when you like, I need to find a job. I need to go to work just because I can't take these kids no more. It's going to be a moment like that, just like when you're at work. I can't wait to go home. I can't do this no more. You know, so like I said, guys, it's always just the way that you structure it, the way that you see it, the way that it fits your lives. You know, if it fits you, then go for it. Stick with it. Find a way to make it even fit you more, you know, customize it or whatever the case is. If you have to make a schedule from the time your children wake up to the time they go to bed to keep your sanity, then do it. Or if you feel like, you know, working is just a thing for you, then do it. So, you know, it's all about who you are and how you structure everything. That's really my spiel that I have on it, guys. Like I said, I have not been working for almost 2 years, going on 3, and I really do love it. And you know, like I said, I do work, even though I'm a stay-at-home mom. I consider that a job also because it is constantly rolling. Even if someone is sleeping, I have 3 children, so there's still someone that's doing something else or needs something else. So I'm always pulling myself, I'm always working. But as you guys know, this is my other business, this is my other baby, Peaceful Ambition. So while the kids are doing something, I'm also doing something for myself. So that is my adult time sometimes, even if I'm not talking to someone or having a conversation or seeing someone of my age, I know that I'm still doing something for myself. And sometimes that gives me even more of a peace of mind than being at work, because when you're at work, you're getting a pinch of the money that the big businesses or whatever you're doing is bringing in. So now that I know that I'm working on my business, my Peaceful Ambition, then it brings like life to me. So you know, I'm home with my babies. I'm just going to continue on Peaceful Ambition, continue to know that it's not going to be easy. I have to keep on pushing, but one day I will get there, that I'm a big business hiring other mothers or hiring other people to help them with their families, and I could be a stepping stone for someone. So you know, I really just go ahead and think about that. Times when I'm frustrated or times when I feel like, you know, this isn't working out for me, I have to remember that I'm doing this not only for me, but I'm doing it for my children in the long run. So that's all I have, people. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always, and please don't mind my hair. I actually just relaxed it and washed it and didn't know what to do to it, so I just put these braids in, but y'all know I don't got no shame. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video. I love you guys as always. Please make sure you guys follow me, Miss Peaceful Ambition, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Also my husband, Dance Hall Curtis, same Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also my baby Akira Zoo, she is only on YouTube, but make sure you guys hit them up. And of course our friends, the KO family, as well as the amazing Johnsons. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much, and please like, share this video. Until next time, peace out.